We have breaking news, everyone, as Judge Juan Merchan just ordered Donald Trump to appear for sentencing on January 10th. He can do it either in person or virtually. Joining us right now is MSNBC legal correspondent Lisa Rubin on the phone. Lisa, tell us what has just happened. I wonder if you just lost you. Hang on a second. Garrett, we have you. I understand you've just read in on this.
Yep.
January 10, that is 1 week from today. It is 10 days prior to inauguration. But give me a sense of what Judge Juan Merchan here in New York has suggested will happen on January 10.
Well, just reviewing this 18-page filing from Judge Merchan here, who was basically asked to answer the question of whether Donald Trump's winning the presidential election sort of provides him any additional immunity from prosecution or from sentencing in a case in which he was already convicted by a jury. Remember also over the summer, there was the question of the expanded idea of presidential immunity after the Supreme Court had ruled with a much more expansive view of what activities of a president would create some form of immunity. Judge Merchan goes through the facts of the case, his view of the arguments of both of these questions, and concludes that Donald Trump, as he exists right now, still a private citizen, is not immune from being sentenced, in this case in New York City, for which he was already convicted. And as you just reported, Alex, orders him to appear either in person or virtually next Friday morning at 9:30 to be sentenced. He has to answer whether that appearance will be in person or virtually by the 5th. That's this Sunday. I'm out to the Trump transition team to see if they have any response to this. As you all and all of our viewers know, Trump has excoriated the prosecutor in Manhattan, the judge in this case. He believes this is a witch hunt. It has been, he believes, an unfair prosecution, something that he thinks needs to be cleared off his plate to best do his job as president. Clearly, Judge Merchan disagrees. But what form of sentencing, what might be appropriate here? I think our questions better suited for legal analysts, and there will be lots of time to discuss them over the next week, which will also involve Trump coming here to Washington to attend the state funeral for Jimmy Carter. So a very busy and complex week ahead for the president-elect.
Absolutely. We'll be asking questions of our legal analysts, very much so, to see what will happen. Again, we have the funeral, the official state funeral of President Jimmy Carter on the 9th. So the president will be in Washington. Former president and now president-elect Donald Trump will be there on Thursday the 9th. This will all go down on the 10th. We're all going to stay very closely attuned to see what happens there from Judge Juan Merchan. Garrett, thank you so much. It's been a busy day. We're grateful for you.